Hello Virgo, how are you guys? Welcome back to another episode. It's Greg from Solari Tarot. You guys, I'm here to do your love reading, darling, for the month of April 2019. Guys, I'm going to be switching up some stuff on the channel this month. I'm going to try weeklies for you. So I have more time. Hedwig is obviously closed now, and I have some more time to offer, so I would like to offer more time. So I'm going to be doing weekly energies, just whatever's coming out for your sign, but I'm going to try to do monthly specific to love readings. So this will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, folks, yada yada, it's not going to resonate with everybody, right? If you guys do want a personal reading, I'm pretty caught up on those right now, so you can get all that information in the description box below, as well as social media, if you'd like to follow me on social media. Alright, so Virgo, let's see what is going on for you in love and romance for the month of April 2019. What do we got for Virgo, love, romance, April 2019? Virgo, love and romance. Ooh. Virgo, love and romance, April 2019. Virgo, love and romance. Guys, Virgo, the love messages that are coming through here, yeah, why did I want to see that coming out? Virgos, it looks like in the month of April, some of us are really being brought back to this idea of what does it mean to love yourself. Some of us are forgiving some people who have hurt us in the past. For some of us, there could be a disconnection that's taken place here, or two people walking, maybe not permanently away, but certainly taking some sort of retreat from one another. For some of you, this is based around orthodox things, what you practice, whether you preach and practice what you preach. For some of you guys, this could be a issue with a partner about religion. But it looks like we are taking some time back to look with a bird's eye view, Virgo, and be objective about what it is that we're realizing about our love connections. For very many of you, this is going to require you to forgive someone, maybe even yourself, and really learn something. So we're going through a time of learning. You know, the retrograde energy might have brought some challenges along the way to us, Virgo. I know that for Earth signs, it did seem to be the case. So, let's see. I think we should pull from the tarot here. Alright, I'm going to use Astara Tarot again today. What messages do we have for Virgo, love and romance, April 2019? What are the messages for Virgo in love and romance? Oh, okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. Cool. It's a nice card to see in a love and romance reading. And the Three of Wands. We are waiting on something. A lot of us Virgos are waiting on something, and you know what's funny? That is similar to your energy over the last many months. We do have the Two of Swords. Somebody's confused about something here. Virgo, love, romance, April 2019. What are the messages? The Queen of Cups. So some of us could be dealing with water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, which is also something that was going on for Virgos for a while. But we're waiting on somebody. We have this, Two of Wands. We want more with somebody. We want to go deeper into something with someone. But someone here is very confused with the Two of Swords. For some of you, it could be that somebody is holding back their emotions. What do we have for Virgo? We have the Ten of Wands. So, somebody feels like they've put a lot into something, and they're waiting to get this same thing back. We have the Ace of Wands here. We have the Four of Cups here. We have the Magician. And we have the Nine of Swords. So once again, there is strong energies here of worry and fear about a connection, great confusion about a connection. It is certainly nice to see the Ace of Cups here. It indicates that there is a connection between two people, a feeling of romance, or a feeling of happiness, you know, with someone, or the thought of someone, perhaps. But remember, the Ace is the beginning of something. So perhaps we're still in the beginning phases. Perhaps we feel that we should already be farther along with someone than we are right now. We're waiting for this passion to come in. But I find it interesting because we do have the Ten of Wands here, and then the next card right out of the gate is the Ace of Wands. And then the Two of Wands. For some of you guys, a missed opportunity that occurred for you in your past is going to be represented to you this month. Something's going to manifest. Something's coming out of the woodwork. However, I have this feeling here with this Nine of Swords energy that you guys are going to try to be really freaked out about it. You're going to try to find a way to sabotage it, or find a way to overthink it, find a way to worry, have intense anxiety about something, you know. That's certainly here. All right, we probably should pull some clarifiers here. All right, for Virgo, April 2019. Virgo, April 2019. I've been trying to shuffle more for you guys on cam because you don't like it when I do it in my meditations, so I just do it for you here. You know, I do like this shuffle, but I never like really shuffle because I always do it before. So I'm going to start doing it on the camera for you. All right, so for Virgo, April 2019 in love. Tell me about this Ace of Cups energy, please. The World card. So, interesting. This is, you know, when we were moving into this reading in the beginning and we were looking at the Romance Angel cards, the one card that really stuck out to me the most has been a big lesson for you, Virgo, in the last many months in your chart. Something that I have had so much conversation with you about, and quite frankly, many of the clients that I deal with that are Virgo as well. But the card that really stuck out to me most, let me see if I can still pull it out here. Yeah, here we go. Was love yourself first. And, you know, it's so funny because when I say that to Virgo, I almost sense a responding energy from you guys in the ether that's almost like, yeah. Okay, whatever. But for some reason, this lesson is really coming back around to you. I am sensing that there was some sort of connection in your past here. It could be on the board right now, what we're looking at, but there was not enough chemistry to keep something going, or something stopped. So with this Ten of Wands and this Ace of Wands moving in, there certainly could be a connection coming back in. Tell me about the Three of Wands. However, there is kind of this like little tip of the hat saying, Virgo, are you ever going to let go though, so that you can make the space available to do this? Tell me about the Three of Wands. The Three of Cups. Yeah, so you're waiting on bliss. A lot of you are waiting on this, you know, like I see, you know, Beauty and the Beast in my head. You know, just a beautiful story. You're waiting for this celebration of love. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're asking yourself the question of, when is this new cycle coming in for me? You know, the Three of Cups, some of you are thinking about having families and having children. You're very interested in moving forward, but you just can't seem to find what it is that you're looking for in order to segue into this beautiful connective Queen of Cups energy. A lot of you guys want to be the Queen of Cups here, especially my feminine folks, or my divine feminines out there. Yeah, and on the Two of Swords, we have the Sun card in reverse. So this sense of misdirection, imbalance, the sense of confusion, quite perhaps, the sense of not speaking exactly what maybe needs to be spoken, this idea of pretending there is not a problem in some sort of area of your life, is causing you to be not victorious here. It's causing a lack of victory. And the world is very cyclical, and you guys have had such cyclical readings over the last 6 to 8 months, here on this channel at least, and quite frankly, I believe plenty of the other channels as well have been picking up on the same energy with you. So, I always said to Virgo, it's like you want the new cycle to begin, but you're not ixnaying the toxic shit in your life now in order for that to happen. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. An important message coming through for you here. The Hermit card. It is, yeah, so you are the one that wants to nurture. I feel for a lot of you Virgos out there, because this is your card, of course, the Hermit card. And I feel a lot of you are saying, I don't want to be on my own, like I want to have a family to nurture, like, I want to do this, or I want to have children, or I want to walk down the aisle with a man that I really love, or a woman that I really adore. I want to find the things that I see in the community around me, or when I'm at the coffee shop, or I'm getting a bagel, and the city is bustling with lovers, and I don't have one. And so then there's this big question here of why. I have so much to offer, and I think that you're starting to realize, oh, wait, shit, I have so much to offer. So why am I here? Why am I, there's a lot of soul searching happening here. Tell me about the Two of Wands, which I really like to see for you guys. The Four of Cups in reverse with the Temperance card. So some of us are dealing with a connection into which there is going to be another opportunity presented to you, Virgo. There's going to be another opportunity presented to you, but I almost want to say the Temperance card is coming out in a way with this Two of Wands that says that maybe the person that you're inquiring about, or the person that you want a new beginning with, doesn't like really big public displays of big emotion. But also, there's an equality to Temperance, right? And Temperance was a big card for you Virgos in summer last year. And if you remember, for those of you that have watched the channel for quite some time, if you remember, I would always say to you guys in reference to Temperance that it's about tempering and making the blade stronger and pulling out the impurities and having a blade that is virtually indestructible that can slice any problem. So you're still on this path, Virgo. And I feel for so many Virgos that I'm speaking to in this reading, I feel like I'm talking to a lot of single people here. Maybe you're disconnected in your relationship, quite perhaps, but I really feel like I'm speaking to singles in this reading. Tell me about the Ten of Wands, please. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. We got that Eight of Cups energy. So there is a spiritual growth that needs to happen. There is a vision quest of sorts, a journeying that we need to go on. To be very honest with you, for some of you, this is literally mentally walking away and releasing someone. With actually, to be honest with you, with the Ace of Wands, something is coming back in. It could certainly be the same person for some of you. But it's just the idea that the universe needs you to release all this. It really does. Like, it's starting to build up here. And I think the retrograde kind of showed you the face of that you maybe didn't want to see, Virgo. But I feel like, I was listening to a podcast this morning. Actually, just look at my knees from Hedwig, you guys. So messed up knees. Actually, just before I started filming, I was listening to Conversations with Alanis Morissette, and she had a guest on. I can't remember her name. She's quite lovely. I'll have to see, but if you guys want to do this, you can check it out on Spotify. Her name is, let's see, Pia Melody. And they were speaking about love addiction, love avoidant people, and kind of the modalities into which we fall into when we are love addicts. I'm a love addict as well, so I can resonate with these messages. But usually, obviously, guys, we know that for many of us that have these tendencies to love addiction, we know that there was some sort of pretty prevalent trauma in our younger years. For some of us, this can be related to a parent, a parental figure who perhaps wasn't present, creating some sort of trauma. This can be from mental, physical abuse. But for whatever reason, when in our adult lives, because of that trauma, we orient ourselves and look for actively people that mirror this idea, because like attracts like, right? So we're looking to match that energy. We want closure, right, with the World card here. We want closure on an idea of someone. We want closure on the idea of what they could become for us. For many of us that are feeling love addiction here, there is just this big thing of let go what you think you know, Virgo. Because love addicts are obviously going to feel attracted to love avoidance. People who were smothered by their families, creating an avoidance, an aversion, if you will, to this very idea. So if you're a love addict, hit the like, don't be ashamed. These are wonderful things, because when we go into the hermit mode in our element, Virgo, and we do this self-work, we do this self-reflection, we really look critically, that sun card comes up right again. And we are able to move into a better healing modality. So the question is that, are we feeling shame in our addictions to love or in our addictions to romance? This is a big question coming through here for you for the month, because a new beginning is certainly possible here for you, Virgo. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Some passionate energy. Ace of Wands energy is very nice to come through. The Two of Pentacles, but somebody's still juggling the bullshit. Do you understand? Still. So there is this just massive question here of, are you going to drop it? Tell me about the Four of Cups. The Lover's in reverse with the King of Cups. So once again, I do want to say, I think that there is a water sign involved here. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Could be Gemini as well. But somebody's got to make a decision. And let me say something. If you are the Queen energy in this reading, the King is coming back in. Somebody feels like they've missed an opportunity. But if you are the King energy, it's that you want to come back into somebody's life, right? I think strongly that you're the Queen energy because you're clarified here by the Hermit card. So I really do think that this is you. But if it's not you, it could be that somebody is doing a lot of soul searching to nurture what they want. But remember, the Lovers is in reverse, and this can be about big crossroads decisions. We have that Two of Pentacles coming out as well. This is an energy that's hard to bear for a long period of time. Somebody's going to have to make a decision here. Tell me about the Magician card. Whoa. Yeah, the Two of Swords in reverse. So once again, we're seeing the twos. They're mirroring perfectly. They're coming into the reading and the clarifiers as well. We're seeing the twos. We're seeing, which happened for another sign this month. I can't remember who. Pisces, maybe. So you might be dealing with a Pisces. Maybe it was also Scorpio. I think Scorpio had some weird two dualities in their reading too. But there is still a general confusion here, Virgo, as to what exactly it is that you're doing. And tell me about the Nine of Swords. The Strength card and the Page of Wands in reverse. So, we need to make sure not to be impulsive here. And this is really, I almost want to say it's being headstrong and refusing to drop the fear, refusing to drop the baggage, refusing to drop the anxiety. Whatever it is that is creating so much of a pain within you, or a fear within you, or an aversion within you, there's really some of you folks out here who are not looking critically at the reality of where you are. Let me just say, by the way, that's okay, honey. A lot of us are in that place right now. A lot of us feel this way in the world, right? But Virgo is so methodically good at being successful when they choose to be. But it seems for so many Virgos, especially the ones that resonate with this channel, there is just this aversion to self. There's this really critical look at something that needs to be resolved, and let's get it done, Virgo. Because it's like you're in this self-perpetuated stalemate of sorts. Break the cycle. Break the cycle. Receive your love. Break the cycle, receive your love. That's it. I'm putting that in my phone. That's what it is. Because it's like, break this cycle. Y'all, don't do this. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Okay. But you know, once again, I just think that this energy, there could be some improvements here. Guys, that's okay. You know, sometimes we have to improve to get better. You know, I've been really faced with this idea of places in my life and in my mental health and in my relationship to myself, my relationship to you guys, my relationship to my craft and my art. You know, I've had to really look critically at some of my bad behaviors and really focus on repairing them or bringing them back into a balance of true north. You know, certainly not shaming myself, nor should you be doing that either, Virgo. Nobody needs to be shaming nobody here, but we do need to be working these kinks out of our karmic rhythms, right? So get to work on it. I love you guys. I will see you for your weekly. Isn't this crazy? I'm going to do weeklies. They'll probably only be like 10 minutes long, you guys, because you know, weekly, that's intense. But they're starting this month. So let me know what you think about them. If they're useful to you, would you like me to do more of them? What do you want to see on the channel, you know? I'm trying to switch it up and not get too in-depth, and I don't want to use the tarot cards disrespectfully. You guys know, I like to keep her general. I think that when we don't ask a million questions, we get much better answers. You know, that's kind of my feeling about the whole thing. So, I love you guys so very much. I hope you have a very wonderful month, and I'm here for you. If you need me, shoot me an email. Don't forget, personal readings are back on, and they are amazing. I'm wearing a sweater that could also be a dress. It is amazing. So, happy April. God bless you all, and I'll see you next week for your weeklies. Bye.